So Evelyn threw the Aggie deal out about the change, but did you lose a bet?
I did not. I'm not very, I heard A&M was on the top of the ranks, but
Good morning, everyone. I want to call this Wilson County Commissioners Court to order. Today's date is Monday, October 27th, 2025 at 9 o'clock a.m. Before we begin, we're going to have a prayer by Reverend Jennifer Shocker, chaplain at the Connolly Memorial Medical Center.
Let us pray. Gracious and loving Creator, we gather today in this chamber with hearts full of gratitude for the opportunity to serve our neighbors, our families, and our whole county. In this sacred space of civic duty, may God's wisdom guide the minds and hearts of these commissioners entrusted with the welfare of our communities. Let their deliberations be blessed with understanding, their decisions with justice, their leadership with compassion. May they be mindful of farmers and ranchers, of nurses, of children, and the elders in the care homes. Let every policy reflect the dignity of those they represent. We pray for unity and diversity, courage and challenge, clarity and complexity. May this court be a place where truth is spoken, needs are heard, and hope is cultivated. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
We have any public comments? All right, we have 4 public comments. One can go now, the others have reserved to get when we get to agenda item 12. All right. Mr. Josh Cortez?
Thank you very much, Judge, and thank you so much, Commissioner Support. I'm going to come and reintroduce myself to y'all. My name is Josh Cortez, and I was Monica de la Cruz's Deputy Chief of Staff and Political Director for this area. So I meet with the good judge and the commissioners consistently to talk about things that can be done at the federal level. The reason that I'm reintroducing myself to y'all today is because, as you know, we are in the new 35th Congressional District as of the 2026 November elections. We are our brand new congressional district that's been split in half. So the old 15th, which went all the way down to McAllen, Edinburgh, has now been split in half, and it's going to be Guadalupe, Wilson, Karnes County, and about the lower 1/4 of Bexar County. Why that's exciting for us is because now we're able to punch through the regional needs that we have as an area in Washington, D.C. Previously, we had to deal with issues or shared issues with McAllen, Edinburgh, and George West, and down in Jim Wells and these counties. We don't have to do that anymore. So the issues that we have here represented in Washington, D.C., it's an open seat now, and I'm running as a Republican for this area. Lifelong Guadalupe County resident. Dad was in the military, was born there, and then also went to New Braunfels Christian Academy for high school. I've been very aware of the needs of this region. We want to tackle them at the national level. A couple things we do want to help with at the national level when we get started is our water crisis that's impending over the next 5 to 6 years. We've got a water issue that we want to get ahead of. We also want to make sure some of our roads are able to be funded with some of the rural grants, and then also make sure some of our national or some of our rural needs that our firemen and our EMTs may have can also get grants as well. That's things we can do at the national level. Also, another thing we want to do is push more of our students to trade and technical schools. We have a new outfit that's going to be coming to CDE, hopefully, to be able to expand and push more of our students that area. With AI eating so many of the jobs out of a 4-year college degree, we are in a position to be able to push more of our students to those degrees and to use federal Pell Grants to be able to give them some scholarships and grant money to be able to attend those institutions. So that's something that we're going to be doing looking forward here. One of the other things that I want to make sure I'm able to connect with you guys is that I will be up and down the district over the next couple of months, re-meeting with people that I already knew, meeting new friends too along the way. And I'll be here in the back for the duration. My contact information is going to be with me. Last but not least, one of the things we also want to make sure is that we help advance the America First agenda over the next 2 years that we have left with this president. Past that, what we're going to make sure that happens is that people hit the ground running. I'm the only person that's worked at the federal level, both for the Senate, Arcadia Hutchinson, my very first boss, our senator, and then obviously Monica de la Cruz's side at the university with the U.S. House of Representatives, both for the Republican standards on both the Senate and the House side. So I have the experience, and I'm looking forward to serving. If you have any questions, I'll be here in the back. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Cortez. Thank you. Agenda item number 4, certificates of completion and awards. Certificates of completion, the V.G. Young Institute of County Government for Commissioner Martin, Commissioner Aiken, Commissioner King, and Commissioner Paradola. Entered into the minutes. We have a surety bond for Miss Monica Lascano. You're not requiring action on that, are you? Are you requiring action on it? You need action on it?
Yes, you have to sign that.
All right. All right, Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion so we can accept this bond and I can approve it.
I'll make a motion to accept surety bond for Monica Lascano. Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Martin, seconded by Commissioner King. We have any other discussion regarding this agenda item number 5? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes, and let me sign this. Agenda item number 6, we have Mr. Raymond Herrera, Veteran Service Officer, discuss take action on going into 60-month contract for a printer using grant and SVO Department for funding, permission to apply for the funds for the Veteran Assistance Grant 2027. Mr. Herrera, good morning.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners. As you indicated, we are asking to go into contract. We got different quotes from the IT department, and this was one of the best ones, particularly in 5-year months, I believe, 60 months for the contract. And it's the most cheapest that we can afford with our current VSO budget. But luckily, we do have now the grant budget to include, so we're trying to split it this time around. But even if the grant is not something that is, I guess, approved in the future by TVC, this is still something that we can use under the VSO budget alone and pay for if approved. So that is one thing we're asking is to go into contract for this printer. Currently, we have one printer. It's a almost like a personal size printer, and we have that for 3 personnel and with the magnitude of our office. So it's insufficient, and that's why we're asking for this at this time.
So the 60-month lease is $145.70?
That is correct, Judge. A year just under 1,800, which again, under the VSO budget itself, would be able to cover that in the future. But right now that we have the grant, we're going to utilize most of that budget, and we just pay the rest off from the VSO money.
Okay. Commissioners, do you have any questions of Mr. Herrera before I call for a motion? All right, I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 6.
This is within, is this gonna serve your needs, I guess is the only question that I have. You've got 500 colored per month and 2,000 and it goes into the overage.
Yes, it will. Right now, we don't do any marketing paper, hard copy paper-wise. I usually provide hard paper copies. I haven't been able to do that just because of, our accessibility, not having good printing. But also the biggest thing about this printer, it's gonna allow us to scan. I scan at least 100 to 400 documents, and with that personal computer, it almost eats up these packets, you know, so I haven't been able to do that. For right now, I've been having them email me, scanning it at the library, scanning it at UPS, and having to send me those PDF copies. So this would allow us in-house to be scanning a lot of documents.
I don't know how you survive without a scanner.
We're just making it happen. Actually, before we moved, luckily the treasurer's office allowed us to use their scanner, and they had a phenomenal scanner. And, you know, we didn't really feel the magnitude difference until we moved, and you know, it's really showing now.
Right. Make a motion that we accept the lease in 60 months in the amount of $145.70 a month with the overage fees included, should he need to use more.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Aiken, second by Commissioner Perdola. We have any other discussion regarding agenda item number 6? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye. All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Thank you, sir.
Judge, I know there was a second part to that, was applying for the TBC grant, reapplying. So we currently are approved for the 26 to 27, but then the next grant, we're asking permission to reapply. This grant opened up October 1st, and we're asking permission to now apply for the next year's grant. And we have to apply by December 1st, I believe.
So are you,
Permission for that.
so there was 2 parts of this.
Two parts, yes, Judge.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion for Mr. Herrera to apply for the funds for the Veteran System Grant in 2027.
I'll make a motion. VSO applies for the Veterans Assistance Grant for 2027.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Martin. Is there any other discussion regarding this agenda item, which is under number 6, permission to apply for funds for Veteran Assistance Grant 2027? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One last thing, I just want to invite everybody, and, you know, we're having a big veterans event November 1st, this Saturday, right here down in the square. We're gonna have a car show, there's gonna be a lot of food, it's for the family, not just veterans, so if you know anybody or just want to, you know, connect with the veteran community, it'd be a good opportunity. Thank you.
All right,
What
thank you.
time does that start?
That starts, well, people who want to be in the car show, I think registration starts at 9 a.m. I think the car show doesn't start exactly till 10, the event itself.
Okay, thank you. Before we move to the next agenda item, is for the record, I want to make sure that we understand that I did not call a quorum. We have a quorum, there's a full court, so for the minutes, it got by me. I apologize. Agenda item number 7, discuss and take action on a resolution appointing Kenneth Castro as the county's representative to the Board of Directors of the Central Appraisal District of Wilson County. I believe Mr. Castro is already on there. He's willing to remain on there. Ah. I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 7.
I'll make a motion to appoint Kenneth Castro as the county's representative to the Board of Directors of the Central Appraisal District of Wilson County.
Motion made by Commissioner Perdola, seconded by Commissioner Martin. We have any other discussion on agenda item number 7? Hearing none, I'm going to call for the vote. All those in favor say aye. All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Agenda item number 8, we have Ms. Brenda Trevino, our county auditor, discuss and take action on certifying revenue received from government capital in the amount of $354,618.83 for the purchase of a motor grader for Road and Bridge Precinct 2.
Yes, Judge. So if you remember, the court approved the financing of a motor grader for precinct 2 in that dollar amount stated. And so we did receive the funds in full from government capital. They were wired to our account, deposited and receipted into Fund 2200, which is Road and Bridge Precinct 2, into miscellaneous revenue. And so the court just needs to certify those funds received into the budget.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 8.
Make a motion to, accept the money from government capital in the amount of $354,618.83 to purchase a motor grader for Road and Bridge Precinct 2.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Perdola. We have any other discussion regarding agenda item number 8? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. We move to agenda item number 9. Again, we have Brenda Trevino, our county auditor, discuss and take action on approving a budget amendment to increase revenue and equipment expense in the amount of $354,618.83 in Road and Bridge Precinct 2.
Yes, Judge, so along the same lines from the previous agenda item, I now have a budget amendment request. This is to increase the revenue in the current approved budget in Precinct 2, Fund 2200, line item 03503899, in the amount of $354,618.83. And also increase Precinct 2's machinery and equipment line item in expenses, Fund number 2200, Department 0612, line item 5003 for machinery and equipment in the amount of $354,618.83. And basically what this is doing, we received the money in full from government capital to pay for this piece of equipment in full. So it's a wash, but we still, for transparency, must include it into the budget. And then if you remember, you approved the financing of this piece of equipment, which won't start until next fiscal year. And this is also part of the TURP program. So when we receive the money from TURP, which is, I believe it was $204,000, that money will be applied as the first payment to government capital. So this is for transparency purposes. And on the budget amendment, which is the court order, it reads, this request is made for the following reasons. Precinct 2 Road and Bridge is purchasing a 2024 John Deere motor grader financed by government capital. Wilson County received the funds in full, therefore the revenue and expense must be added to the current budget.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 9.
I'll make a motion to approve the budget amendment to increase the revenue and equipment expense in the amount of $354,618.83 for Road and Bridge Precinct 2.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Perdola. We have any other discussion regarding agenda item number 9? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Agenda item number 10, we have Charlotte Jimenez Nelson, City of Floresville, discuss take action on the City of Floresville to put the 30-foot Christmas tree on the courthouse lawn on November 19th and use the county electricity during the holidays. We will add a few decorations around the gazebo as well. The trees to be assembled on November 19th and will come down on January 5th, 2026.
Good morning,
Hi.
Mayor and Commissioners. Charlotte couldn't make it this morning, so I'll be representing the City of Floresville and kindly asking for permission to put up the Christmas tree. And it'll come down on the first Monday of the new year.
Would you give your name for the record, ma'am?
Yes, my name is Cindy Nichols.
Ms. Nichols?
Yeah. And we do this every year, correct? Every year, okay.
Where the parade is planning to be on the 29th, which is the Thanksgiving Day weekend.
Okay. All right, Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 10.
I'll make a motion to allow the city of Floresville to put up the Christmas tree, and use county electricity, with the trees to go up on the 19th and come down on January 5th of 2026.
Motion made by Commissioner Martin, seconded by Commissioner King. The only thing I have is beware that there's sprinkler system there, so when y'all got that figured out?
Our crew know that.
Okay, thank you.
Sprinkler system.
All right, any other discussion regarding agenda item number 10? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, thank you. We move to agenda item number 11. We have Russell King, Commissioner Precinct 2, discuss and take action to appoint Donald C. to the ESD number 5 Board of Commissioners.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Donald C. back on the ESD 5 Board of Commissioners.
Second.
Motion, sorry? We have his, yeah. All right. We have a motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Morton. We have any other discussion regarding agenda item number 11? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor say aye. All against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Mr. C, come on up here, sir. Right up here. I'm going to swear you in again, okay? Raise your right hand and just state your name. I'll say the rest for you.
I, Donald C.
Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of Commissioner ESD number 5 of the state of Texas and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States and of this state, so help you God. All right. Thank you, sir. Oh, you want to come over here and get a picture with us? We move to agenda item number 12, but before we begin, and now I'm going to name it, let's see, it's Commissioner Aiken, Precinct 4, discuss and take action upon a proclamation. The proclamation states that Wilson County is in opposition to the request of the Springs Hills Special Utilities District application for permit from the Evergreen Water Conservation District. This permit would allow for the export of groundwater from the district, and the well would be located in northern Wilson County. Before we go into that, we have 3 public commenters. First we have Ms. Kay Love. Ms. Love, come on up to the podium.
Judge, while Mrs. Love's making her way, in consulting with the attorney's office, we're going to call it a resolution rather than a proclamation.
Yeah, I think that's wise. Okay. Good morning.
Forgive me for reading this, but I'm not a good speaker, so I don't forget something I'll read to you. It's on your agenda today to consider opposition to a permit filed by Springs Hill Special Utility District with the Evergreen Underground Water Conservation District for a well and a permit to transport groundwater from the Carrizo Aquifer in Wilson County to Guadalupe County. Springs Hill, and I'll show you this map here, that is where the well is proposed. Springs Hill, and the pink right here is this part of Wilson County that is in Springs Hills Utility District, Special Utility District. The district was formed under Chapter 7208 of Title 6C with a small portion of its CNN in northern Wilson County. The statute requires a confirmation vote for formation of the SUD. No such confirmation vote was held in Wilson County, according to the Wilson County Elections Office. I believe this omission is fatal to the continuation of Springs Hill SUD, particularly in Wilson County. The proposed well, Bloomberg number 1, does not lie within the certificate of convenience and necessity of Springs Hill CUD. Carrizo Aquifer drawdown information provided by Malone Wheeler in application begs re-examination and confirmation by an unrelated hydrologist. Springs Hills SUD application does not provide a complete chain of title for the location of the Bloomberg well or the Carrizo Water Company. The application does not provide information on the proposed use of the water or the location of its use by Springs Hill SUD, and has said it seeks to add the well to add redundancy and in order to meet future demand and redundancy. Per Dennis Lozano, works for Malone Wheeler, who works for Springs Hill. There is an ethics issue with the owner of the proposed well location having been a member of the Guadalupe County Underground Water Conservation District for 18 years. Additionally, the question of data centers places new stress on groundwater in Wilson County. In July of this year, Enbridge sold the power to be produced by Clear Fork Creek Solar to Meta for a data center in Wilson County, and the land is being sought locally for that data center. Blackjack Solar Project apparently became Puma and now is held by an Argentine company, Nice Solar, that is seeking investments in that project. These companies have learned to hide their tracks and keep locals in the dark with name changes and records that are not filed in public records. Similar problems are occurring in other areas of the state, such as Kyle Bass is planning to extract billions of gallons annually from the Carrizo Aquifer in Henderson County. I think it's time to focus on this problem in Wilson County before it's too late, and to save our water for those who live here. I've got lots of information if anybody wants to look through my file or see the map of the district. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Cody Little.
Right at the county line, Guadalupe and Gonzales and Wilson, literally the three corners, but in Wilson County.
Good morning, Commissioners and Judge.
Morning.
My name is Cody Little. This is not my area of expertise, so forgive me. This is very concerning to the citizens of Wilson County. But I speak here today on the citizens of Wilson County. We're very concerned about Evergreen's issuing of this permit to Spring Hills. They plan on pumping up to 3 million gallons a day out of our county to supply Guadalupe. This permit, it's not just about one well. This is a gateway permit. Right now, there's other companies out there buying up water leases, and they're planning to start applying for permits as well to ship our water out of our county. And what it's going to affect is our citizens. Wilson County right now, we're on an annual growth of 1.5 to 2%, which roughly puts us right around 57,000 people in the county, somewhere around there. Is that correct?
Pretty close.
Okay. So within 25 years, we could see a potential growth of over 100,000 people. With that, it's going to make it very difficult for our local water companies to provide our people with sufficient water. The worry is that these wells in surrounding areas, that the farmers, the homeowners, and everyone else that supply or that depend on their private wells, they could possibly run dry. All the studies that I've seen provided by Spring Hills are, none of them speak to the potential danger that they will do to this aquifer. If we look to California as a blueprint to what's going to take place, it's a pretty good one. They had the third largest aquifer in the country. They've now depleted it. There's no plans to replenish our aquifer. That's where we need to start. Wilson County cannot be the heel of the rest of our surrounding counties. We need to focus on our citizens. There have been numerous other counties that have come together and stopped other permits in their county from water leaving their aquifer to protect their citizens. We urge you today to stand behind us and show the potential danger to our aquifer and to stop Evergreen or, to stop Evergreen or at least stall their permit until these studies are done. We cannot be the one that supplies everyone with water. We're not responsible for other counties not properly coming in and making plans to get their citizens water. With that being said, I want to thank you for your time and everything, and I hope that you stand with the citizens of Wilson County and help us stop this permit from going through. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Our next speaker is Ms. Kibbe. Ms. Kibbe, did you sign up?
Mine is a little more nuanced. Springs Hill CCN does include a small portion of Wilson County. I have no problem with them drilling a well to serve the amount of water used by those residents that are in Wilson County. Now, that water would leave the county because their one elevated tank is in Guadalupe County. But if the permit that they were wanting to do was for a 100-gallon-a-minute well, who cares? But that's not what they're doing here. What they're doing is a much larger well than they could conceivably have developed into the small area of their CCN that is in Wilson County. So it appears that this is not for the people that are living over the Carrizo-Wilcox Aquifer, which is what Evergreen's jobs is to protect that aquifer for the people that live over it. So I think that their current permit request needs to be kicked, and they need to rethink their process. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Commissioner Aiken, it's your agenda item you want to discuss, sir?
Yes, sir. So, first I'll bring to light, Wilson County was notified about a meeting that was going to be held at the Stockdale Community Center on the 15th of October. The letter that was sent to Wilson County was dated the 10th of October, and it was received and stamped in our offices on the 14th. We were given one-day notification about this meeting taking place. And whenever I attended the meeting, I went to everybody that I could grab from Springs Hill and Evergreen and explained to them that this is why people don't like government, because of a failure to be transparent in our actions. And everyone agreed, of course, because I was there in their meeting that they were about to start, going, I'm not happy, and the people that I represent are not happy. With that being said, I think that everybody who's spoken is addressing it properly. This will be, in my mind, the first straw. And once we have the first straw sunk into our county for the purposes of taking water out of it, then we may not be able to stop anything else that happens. And of course, if you told me as a teenager that we were going to bottle water and sell it, I would have told you, you get it out of the tap in the kitchen sink or drink it out of the water hose out in the front yard. There was no way that I could have ever, as a teenager, perceived our needs and that we would be hindered by something that, we just had a little bit come from God, from the sky, but it hasn't happened very often in Wilson County recently. I want you to know that from my chair, I stand in support and drafted this resolution with the help of our attorney's office to be able to say that we want to go on record as telling Evergreen, who is supposed to be representing us, that we don't want this. It's not good for Wilson County, and it won't be for our neighbors that are in the Evergreen district.
Ms. Huron, you have any comment, ma'am?
No, I believe it was on the agenda as a proclamation, but the actual body and the language actually makes it a resolution.
Got it.
So there would be no problem if the court wants to issue this resolution, because the body of the document does conform with what a resolution does. It was just a misleading.
Okay.
So I'll let you know.
Okay. So before I call for a motion on this, Commissioner, would you read the resolution so it's,
Yes, sir.
everybody knows what it reads?
A resolution in opposition to the exportation of groundwater from Wilson County by Springs Hill Special Utility District. Whereas we, the Commissioners Court of Wilson County, do have a sworn duty to represent the interest of the people of Wilson County, and whereas Wilson County has both a history steeped in farming and ranching, and Wilson County remains a large producer of both crops and livestock, whereas water is a valuable resource for our citizens, and both access and availability of water is paramount to both current and future generations of Wilson County residents being able to successfully maintain our homes, our industry, and our agricultural-based businesses. And whereas the Carrizo Wilcox Aquifer serves as the major aquifer supplying water conservation district and is the targeted source for the requested permit. Whereas the Evergreen Underground Water Conservation District Statement of Guiding Principles does state the following: Atascosa, Frio, Karnes, and Wilson counties rely on the local groundwater supplies to meet their drinking water, industrial, agricultural, domestic, and livestock needs. Therefore, the local groundwater resources are vital to the area's health, economy, and environment. The district believes this valuable resource can be managed in a reasonable manner through conservation, education, and regulation. Now therefore be it resolved that on this, the 27th day of October 2025, the Wilson County Commissioners Court shall go on record as being opposed to the granting of a permit to Springs Hill Special Utility District for the purpose of the transport of groundwater out of the district.
All right, haven't heard the proclamation, or the resolution, I'm sorry. I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 12.
I make a motion that we accept the resolution and pass it this date as just read.
Second.
Motion has been made by Commissioner Aiken, seconded by Commissioner Martin. Is there any other discussion regarding agenda item number 12? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Agenda item number 13, we would now move to Judge Jared Shaw, President of the FCOC, Laura Dole, Treasurer of FCOC, discuss and take action for the Floresville Chamber of Commerce to request use of the area surrounding the county courthouse for the annual Christmas Festival and Parade, November 29th. Judge Shaw, welcome.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
I'm happy to be here on a much happier note. I'm not asking for money.
Okay.
I am asking you for permission to use the adjacent areas around the courthouse, the grassy area, I believe it was item number 10, talking about the Christmas tree area, and the parking lot to the south side of the courthouse, and the parking areas along the western side of the courthouse that face the front.
Okay.
That's the same thing we do every year. As the President of the Chamber of Commerce, we're getting vendors together and making sure that we have enough space for all vendors that are going to participate in this year's event. So it's going to be C Street along the front side near where the tree is going to be, 3rd Street, the parking areas on both sides. We're in coordination with the City of Floresville and the FEDC for this event. And there's also going to be a need for parking along D Street across from the City Hall. We are, as far as electricity goes, we are going to be assessing a $5 fee from our vendors that are going to use electricity, and then that will be reimbursable back to the county through the FEDC. We'll push that money to them, and they'll in turn pay you for any use that we take in.
Okay. All right, Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 13.
I'll make the motion to approve the Floresville Chamber of Commerce using the area around the courthouse for the annual Christmas Festival and Parade on November 29th.
Motion made by Commissioner Martin and seconded by Commissioner King. We have any other discussion regarding agenda item number 13? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye. All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. All right, Judge, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Move to agenda item number 14. Mr. Carl Fowler, our Fire Marshal, discuss and take action on the Wilson County Fire Code.
Ready, Judge Court? We are here to, I guess not necessarily re-adopt, we formatted the cover page of our originally adopted fire code, because it was issued out to a third party, ESD here in the county. Now that we have a fire marshal that we fall under fire code in its entirety. We never had it posted on our county website. It just said that we adopted the 2021 fire code. I understand it is 600 pages long. That is the fire code. We didn't change any aspect of the code. We are just simply adopting it in its entirety. Not all of those chapters apply to us, but they will apply to us in the future as this county does grow. The last time this was approved was on June 9th, 2025 here in court. Is what we have down. The only thing, like I said, we're changing is section 1, and we just changed the verbiage of, what is it? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so.
Identify yourself, ma'am. You got it. There you go.
For Carl Fowler, and
Okay.
I was the one that he asked to redraw the documentation to incorporate the entire 2021 International Fire Code. So the changes that we did make were, instead of it notated as in the Fire Code Official, we actually changed the verbiage to be Fire Marshal. So we removed District 1 from the original 6-page document that was adopted. We also just notated the location reference showing the jurisdiction to Wilson County and the state of Texas, except within the corporate limits of any municipality located in the territory of the county. The other change that we made was with the appointment of the fire marshal himself or herself in the future. That would be appointed by the county judge and submit quarterly activity reports to the commissioners of the county or their designated representative, covering inspections, reviews, and enforcement activities conducted during the previous months. And this removed the verbiage from the previous documentation to remove him from planning and development so that he is his own department and reports to y'all. The ISC 2021 already includes the storage of fire code documents in the fire marshal's office, so we reverted back to that. So it will not be stored in the planning and development facility, which is how it was stated on the document on the June 9th that was originally adopted. And then lastly, we removed any fees that were in the ISC 2021 so that once the fire code is adapted, then we can come back and re-adopt fees and different things as y'all approve. So those are the changes that I made in regards to that. I think Carl already stated that we're really just resubmitting the entire document as a whole, just to have it on record so that all the county, anyone who has any questions or concerns and wants to make sure that they're following the correct fire code for Wilson County would have that as a point of reference. We did not know that it was gonna be 600+ pages when we started. I concised it as small as I could just to try to make it fit, but it's a pretty big code and it does cover all the bases.
Okay, Ms. Founder, so none of the code, the 600+ pages have been changed?
No, sir. No, it's still the code. as
Okay,
is.
because I did look through like the first 10 pages and there's some red lines in there. What was that all about?
I believe those are the changes we made in regards to the reporting process as far
Okay.
as it going to P&D.
And again, it was in the first pages. It wasn't in the body. Okay.
That's why I guess originally it was never submitted as a full document. We were just outlining the company who's in charge of it, who's keeping record of it.
Okay.
But yeah, the fire code in itself has not changed. We're not adopting any amendments or adding anything extra to it that's not already on a copywritten page that's available on the International Code Council.
Okay. Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 14.
Make a motion that we adopt the 2021 fire code as amended to reference our fire marshal's office in Wilson County.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Aiken, seconded by Commissioner Martin. We have any other discussion regarding this agenda item? And Ms. Huron, we're good, right?
Yes, I believe
Trent did it, yeah. Mr. Rowell did? Okay, very good. I did talk to him, okay. All right, I'm going to call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Thank you, sir. Agenda item number 15, we have Cindy Stafford. Discuss and take action to appoint Wendy Grant as the Wilson County Public Information Officer.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So
I approached Judge Whitman a couple weeks ago about me allowing Wendy Grant, the new Emergency Operations Center Administrative Assistant, to be titled as a Public Information Officer. So just for clarification, Judge Whitman is the Public Information Officer for the county. The sheriff is still Public Information Officer for all things law enforcement, and I'm assuming he probably has some assistants that help him with all of that as well, because it's a lot. So that's all I'm asking for, is to make sure that Wendy Grant can do public information. Any disasters only, not road and bridge, not other county things, unless the judge asks us to. So this is just for emergency. She'll help draft a unified message that will be pushed out during a disaster, and the message has to be approved via myself or Judge Whitman before it's pushed out. So it's just adding that layer of help during a disaster to make sure our public is informed as quickly as possible with a unified message.
Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 15.
Do we want to maybe state it as Wilson County Public, Emergency Management Public Information Officer, since we do have?
That's fine.
Okay. So I make a motion that we appoint Wendy Grant as the Wilson County Emergency Management Public Information Officer.
We have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, sir. All right, we have a motion made by Commissioner Aiken, seconded by Commissioner Martin. There any discussion regarding agenda item number 15?
There is schooling for this, that we need to make sure that she's going to.
It's a three-step process. The first step is online, and the second step is a two-day class. But with the government shutdown, everything is frozen. She can't even do her ISCS 100, 700, 800. So
She has up to a year to.
yes, sir. So as soon as the government opens back up, I've already advised her that she will be going out of town for 2 days for training. It's usually in Austin, but if I can find something closer, I will send her to it. So she'll have the same training that I'm assuming the judge has had for that.
All right, any other discussion regarding agenda item number 15? Hear none, I'm going to call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Thank you. Move to agenda item number 16. We have Gary Martin, Commissioner Precinct 1, discuss and take action on developing a purchasing policy.
Yeah, I think we're getting big enough to make a lot of unusual purchases, and the different purchases than we have in the past. I think it's time for us to get a purchasing policy, make sure everybody understands what they need to do. So I'll make a motion to go to the auditor's office and the county attorney's office to develop a purchasing policy for approval by Commissioners Court.
We adopted one already.
Okay, well, there's a motion made. Is there a second at this point? Because we're ahead of ourselves. We need to have some discussion on this. Do we not have a purchasing policy?
We do. Do you want me to speak then?
Yes, please.
So I just wanted to remind the court, because I saw this on the agenda, that you actually adopted a purchasing policy as well as financial policies and procedures that were written, and this was in July of 2023. I can resend them to you, or you can get them from the county clerk's office because they were officially filed with the county clerk. It's two separate documents. Commissioner Martin and Commissioner Aiken, you actually helped provide documentation after review of this. And then it was brought back to court for review. And this was related to having to have these in place specifically for grant applications. And so they are both available for your view. I also noted in that time frame when I emailed it to you before I brought it to court, the reason for it was for the General Land Office grant at the time because of the Emergency Operations Center, and that I had to rewrite or create these policies, bring them for your review. They are not policies that are required to have Commissioners Court approval due to local government chapter 112.001, which I believe I mentioned to all of you, where the county with an auditor, a population less than 190,000, the county auditor may adopt and enforce regulations not inconsistent with the law or with the rule adopted under section 112 that the auditor considers necessary for speedy and proper collecting, checking, and accounting of revenues and other funds that belong to the county. And so I brought that to your review. You approved it after your recommendation, so we currently have those in place. Now, I will say the purchasing policy does need to be updated in one area. As of September 1st, 2025, you know that the purchasing threshold increased from $50,000 to $100,000 without having to go out for the proper procurement process. And therefore, the current policy currently reads $50,000. So I will be modifying that change and bringing it to the court to update that. So I just wanted to remind you of that.
Okay, I'll withdraw my motion. I'll reword my motion. We need to update the purchasing policy to provide more detail about who's responsible for what activities and what activities need to occur. I think we've had some issues that a better manual would help us all through that. There's a lot to this, a lot to the different purchasing, and I just think we need to do a better job and make a more detailed policy.
That would include the $100,000 threshold, correct? Correction?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did y'all get that? My clerks are going, what? Okay, Commissioner, restate that one more time so they get it down right. You withdrew your motion?
Update the
Yeah,
purchasing
okay.
policy.
Okay, your first motion was withdrawn, and now you made a new one. Okay, do we have, it's motion made by Commissioner Martin, do we have a second on his? Okay. Motion made by Commissioner Martin, seconded by Commissioner King. We have any other discussion regarding agenda item number 16? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye. All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Agenda item number 17, Commissioner King, Precinct 2, discuss take action on abandoning Poth Sunnyside County Road.
All right, so we've done a lot of history within this project here. So we have a county road that was adopted, state easement became a county road. The Poth-Sunnyside County Road was the name of it. So county attorneys got together and figured all this thing out. I appreciate that. Sorry to throw that on the block, but we got it figured out. So what we're trying to do is vacate and abandon this county road that runs through Ms. Crowder's land and Mr. Pollard's land. So because of the simple fact that that road hasn't existed in several years. So it's never been maintained by the county recently, so do we need to read this whole thing?
I'm looking and I think I want to make you read these 10 pages. No, you don't. I don't think you need to.
I received some corrections, I guess typographical corrections. What the county is doing is abandoning this road, and by law, ownership transfers to the adjacent owners. One of them being Ms. Water, and there's another owner to the other side of the road. And so the county, since ownership automatically transfers, the county can issue a quitclaim deed to the actual owners that this road has been abandoned and now belongs to the adjacent owners. Ms. Roder, I believe, is trying to, I don't know if she's here, she's here, is trying to sell the land and ran against some problems with the title company indicating that this road could be county property or is listed, and it has been abandoned for years. The county has not upkept it. It has even been, I believe, fenced in for a period of time or at some point. So the request is for the county to abandon this road. Title would vest in the adjacent owners, and then with a quitclaim deed, the title company will clear the title to the property that so that she's able to sell it.
Okay.
And that's a request. Now, I believe a sample the judge would sign. I believe I may need to make some typographical corrections, and the cost of any recording, which of course goes to the interested party, and I believe that has been added. So I do need, or she does need court approval to declare the road abandoned, and then to authorize the judge to sign any conveyance documents necessary to effectuate that abandonment and the ownership now of that property.
So, given with the typographical errors, we can go ahead and if the court so wants to approve it, we can sign it later on, but we just, okay.
It's just, I think a name spelling and some minor corrections.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing substantive that would change to what has been provided to you.
So,
Yes, yesterday.
having to say whatever commissioner makes the motion to read all these, can we just go with a vote on an order of the Commissioners Court of Wilson County, Texas, vacating and abandoning a portion of a county road, and then name that county road, Post Sunnyside County Road, 224, okay. And then also approving the quit claim deed.
I think part of it is that y'all said that it really never has been a county road, but you can't, so I'm not sure if that's abandoning a portion of the county road, is that the right terminology?
It may have been an easement, it may have been a right of usage, so the county is really abandoning it. Title company will not insure unless the county takes some action to say, we don't want it anymore.
Because in 1958, became a county road.
1958?
Yes, but it was in a deed where it was Post Sunnyside County Road.
Okay, well, that's probably what we saw,
That's-
if that's what was in
That's
that.
the
Okay.
reason. County Road became-
Okay, I'm sorry.
But yes, it is.
All right.
But as far as you're able to tell, it became county road and we never really maintained it anyways. Because I think,
Her
in-
husband didn't maintain it. As a county commissioner.
you can help me, but I think one of the mandates is that, yeah,
That's bad.
yeah. That it,
The truth is the truth, I mean.
How many, okay.
it, obviously it hadn't been used in 20 years or less for purposes of a county road.
I'm the
I think
youngest
that was
on
one
this
of the
court, and it
mandates
wasn't
by,
used in my time.
yeah, it wasn't used in your.
I can tell you weren't around then. You're young. There's two of us here that were around then. Okay, Commissioner King, since that's your action item, you want to, so you want two motions?
Are you able to tell which property the road came out of? Was it a single property or was it, okay.
Yes, because there's a.
This is just reverting it back to that property.
Yes.
So what's the second motion going to be? We have one for abandoning the roadway. And the quitclaim deed. Okay, let's go with the first one for abandoning the property. Commissioner King, I think you're going to make that motion.
Make a motion to have Commissioners Court of Wilson County, Texas vacate and abandoning the portion of County Road, Post Sunnyside County Road.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Perdola. Any other discussion regarding that first motion of abandoning? Hear none, I call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Now we move to a motion for the quitclaim deed for allow the county judge to sign that document and approve it.
I make a motion for the county judge to sign a quitclaim deed to abandon or authorize the abandonment of both Sunnyside County Road.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Perdola. Any other discussion regarding the approval to allow the county judge to sign the quitclaim deed? Hear none, I call for the vote. All those in favor say aye. All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. So, Ms. Huron, you want me to wait till this afternoon? Okay.
complaint, so yeah, I'll give it a go, you know, the big deal is the feedback that I get from them.
All right, we moved to agenda item number 18. We had Luz Sarato, our permitting development director. 18A, utility permit 1, permit 837, Spectrum, precinct 4, Live Oak Drive, Wood Valley Drive, Dr. Fuller Lane, Shady Grove Lane, Willow Bend Drive, Springwood Lane, review and approve.
Yes, good morning. This utility permit was sent to all commissioners via email in its entirety. As you can see, I have a packet here, so this probably wouldn't have been fitting this to on your binders. This has been sent to Commissioner Aiken for review. It is in his precinct. They're proposing a directional bore on the stated streets above.
It's just more of the same. I mean, we're dealing with putting in fiber optic everywhere, and as they keep advancing through all the subdivisions on the west side, they'll keep coming back and notifying us of more roads that they want to take and be permitted for, so I'm in agreement. I talk to their crews on a semi-regular basis, driving through, just reminding them to pick up after themselves.
This is the only agenda item you're bringing today? We need the rain. That means it's going to rain again. Usually you're a whole page. Okay, all right. All right, commissioners will entertain a motion on agenda item number 18.
Make a motion, we accept permit number 837, being item number 18A.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Aiken, seconded by Commissioner Martin. Any other discussion regarding agenda item number 18? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Move to agenda item number 19, our County Sheriff Jim Stewart, Sheriff's Office Monthly Progress Report. But I see you have a proxy with you today? All right. Good morning.
All right, we were busy in September. We're busy every month though, so. Call volume decreased slightly for August. Livestock and animals calls are steady, minor rise in mental health calls. You'll see that traffic enforcement is up, highest enforcement of the year, reflecting proactive patrol efforts. 177 citations were issued, 649 warnings, 3 burn ban violations, and misdemeanor violations that would be animals running at large under the state statute, and different things that aren't traffic. And then our summary overview, September reflected steady call volume, increased traffic enforcement, and strong jail operations. The Sheriff's Office continues to its proactive approach to public safety and interagency cooperation. Pursuits and recovery, there was an uptick in pursuits and in the recovery of stolen vehicles this month, reflecting proactive patrol operations and quick response coordination among deputies. Equipment and training, all patrol and jail staff were issued the JPX Jet Protector, a less lethal option designed to enhance officer safety and provide effective de-escalation capabilities during confrontation. Our school resource officer program started at the beginning of the month. The SRO program officially began at the start of September, it began at the beginning of October, marking a major step forward in student and campus safety. The program continues to serve Stockdale and Poth ISD, with 1 vacancy remaining at Poth ISD. We are filling it on a rotation with the patrol deputy each month. School zone enforcement continues daily to ensure the safety of students and families. Significant arrests for September. Deputy assisted Texas Highway Patrol and apprehended the Kickapoo shooting suspect this month following a coordinated investigation. The successful operation demonstrated interagency teamwork and the dedication of Wilson County deputies to ensure justice and public safety. Community engagement, National Night Out was a huge success, held in partnership with Floresville Police Department and Emergency Service District Number 5. The event showcased outstanding collaboration, community spirit, and strengthened relationships with residents and local first responders. Upcoming events, the Sheriff's Office invites all commissioners, district partners, and safety stakeholders to attend the Sheriff's School Safety Meeting on December 3rd, which will focus on the proactive measures, coordination, and continued improvement of school safety across Wilson County. It is also mandated by the state that we hold this meeting twice a year. We partnered with Floresville PD, Nixon PD, and Emergency Service District Number 2 to provide a Food Santa program to Wilson County. We also have our senior citizen Christmas dance November 9th at the show barn. And that is it.
Okay. Thank you for bringing these. I asked for it last time. This is good. That's good. Okay.
Hey, Judge, and they are looking into the cost of a little higher grade pamphlet.
I'll buy it for you. Out of my pocket.
We're looking at doing that to get it a little more professional.
Yeah, looks good, though. It's good. All right. Item number 20, we have Don
Officer's gonna get a new machine.
Don Plaza, Barnett County Tax Assessor Collector, County Tax Assessor Collector monthly report. You have it right there, but I don't think she's here. So you want to glance over that for a couple of minutes, and then we'll move on. All right, we move to agenda item number 21. Christina Moots, our county treasurer, discuss, take action on the county treasurer's financial report.
Good morning. What you have in your binders is the September 2025 report, as well as my quarterly investment report for the county. As always, followed by what our checking accounts are for the month, the deposits, as well as any debits. Then our CDs. Next will be our investment accounts that we have the tax pool as well as Texas Class. Like to note, the interest is still high fours.
Still doing good then, right? Still doing good.
Still doing good. I'll take it. Then our outstanding debt, as well as any lease purchases listed. And then the last report that is what's listed as the treasurer's monthly report, showing any transactions within that fund just for the month of September. I'll give you a little time before I move on to the quarterly investment report, if y'all have any questions for any of those funds or accounts, transactions. And then next, you'll see just quarterly. It'll show you from July through September, the 3 months of our investment pool accounts, followed by the 3 months of interest, where they were at, our CDs, and our checking accounts within the bank that earn interest. Those are all listed for those 3 months. Giving you a grand total of the interest earned, ending from September of 2025 at the bottom.
I'll entertain a motion for agenda item number 21.
Make a motion to accept the county treasurer's financial report.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, second by Commissioner Perdola. Any other discussion regarding agenda item 21? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Thank you, Ms. Booth. Agenda item 22, we have Jaylen Bodiford, but she has no presentation on payroll and personnel changes, so we'll go on to 23. We have Ms. Brenda Trevino, County Auditor, discuss and take action on county bills.
I have reviewed a total of $1,229,992. This is split in two separate reports. We have the first 7 pages of your invoice report represent $112,012.87, and that is for fiscal year 24-25. And then the remaining $1,117,979.13 is for the current budget. I also wanted to let you know, before I hand these out, I did speak with our county attorney, Ms. Nettles, on what we could do to add an additional layer of transparency on any assets that are being purchased by the county. She recommended that I just bring to the court's attention anytime anything is being purchased in terms of an asset of $20,000 or greater. And so what I decided to do was, if we have any of those purchases, I'm going to include a sheet attached to your invoice report, even though those invoices are in the report that you're reviewing, but just to bring it to the court's attention. So for this round of bills, for 10/27/25, we have Road and Bridge Precinct 1 purchasing a 2026 Chevy Silverado from Cut Chevrolet in the amount of $61,381.25. And in Road and Bridge Precinct 2, RDO equipment, a 2024 John Deere 770G motor grader in the amount of $354,618.83. Also in Precinct 2, a purchase from Wilson County Precinct 4 for a 2022 dump truck and Durapatcher in the amount of $70,000.
Thank you, ma'am. All right.
Oh, did I give you a copy? Thank
One
you.
on one side of the microphone. I want you to use Mr. Herrera's printer that he's getting and make it bigger.
I mean, it's not the printer. It's not the printer, it's the report. I can get you some cheaters.
We've talked about that. I'm resilient.
Let me see what I can do. We struggle enough with getting FI to print us one corrector report when the new budget starts. So there's still, maybe I can get them to do that for you. I'll ask Amanda to play around with it.
So are we closed on FY 24-25?
Not yet. We will close probably the first court in November, because we usually like to wait till the end of October to get any last minute bills that may be coming in. Oh, that's who this is. I gave this to you to give to the sheriff. Why do I have an extra copy?
I'm used to her working her way from that side to this side, creature of habit. All you had to do was say something.
That's all right.
All right, Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion to take action on the county bills.
Do we need two motions? Or just one for the total? I'll make a motion that we approve the bills in the amount of $1,229,992.
Motion made by Commissioner Perdola, seconded by Commissioner King. We have any other discussion regarding agenda item number 23?
I've got a discrepancy in mind, but I think it's because one that was supposed to be a credit memo was put in here. 'Cause
Before I call for the vote, I'll wait till an answer comes for Commissioner Aiken.
I'm looking at what was approved, and I think that was a credit memo that got. Anyways, the backstory on this is I do business with one of our approved vendors, Vulcan, and they started billing us for the new bid rate for 2025-2026 on invoices that took place in September. Whenever it brought to their attention it needed to be corrected. Okay, so you're backing it out on the next.
Correct. These are your credits if they have it.
All right, so credits located will add up to that.
Correct.
Anyways, they refuse to take and just do it in-house and send us a corrected invoice. They want to send the incorrect invoices and send a credit for them and then rebuild. And the auditor and I have had fun with that policy and process.
But we got it, yeah.
Though, then I knew to look somewhere else. I'm good with it.
Okay, sir, all right. Hearing no other discussion, call for the vote. All those in favor say aye. All those against, nay. Ayes have it, the bills are approved. Entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion made by Commissioner King. Do we have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Perdola. All those in favor say aye. All those against, we are adjourned. 10:20 a.m.
I didn't write this down. Who made the motion for paying the bills?
Me.
And second?